Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this episode, we will learning about phishing. No, not like fishing when you hope to catch a fish, but it does have a similar analogy. Phishing is like when a sneaky person pretends to be someone you trust in emails. Cybercriminals do this to trick you into clicking on dangerous links or attachments so they can steal your important info like passwords and credit card numbers. Deceptive phishing is a big problem because it tricks people into clicking on bad links that seem real. It's important to learn about phishing so you can spot it and protect yourself from these scams. So, how does phishing work? Well, scammers pretend to be someone you know or a company you trust. They use info from places like LinkedIn and Facebook to make their fake emails seem legit. Then, they trick you into clicking on a bad link or attachment that can harm your device or steal your information. It's not always easy to tell if an email is a phishing attempt. The scammers try to make the emails look real by using logos and info from real companies. But there are signs to watch out for, like weird URLs, emails from public accounts, messages that make you panic, or requests for personal info. There are different types of phishing attacks, and scammers are always coming up with new tricks to fool people. Some common types include spear phishing attacks, you ask? They're like precision-guided missiles, aimed at specific people or companies. They're crafty, using personal details to make their scams seem legit. Imagine getting an email that name-drops your colleagues or boss. Sneaky, right? Then, there's whaling attacks. These are the big-game hunters of spear phishing. They go after the big fish in the company, hoping to reel in a massive haul of sensitive data. These attackers do their homework, creating tailored messages that could fool even the savviest of execs. Farming is a whole different beast. It's like a malicious GPS rerouting your internet journey. Instead of leading you to your intended online destination, it drops you off at a sham site, hoping you'll hand over your personal info. Ever heard of clone phishing attacks? They're like evil twins of legit emails. Attackers clone an email you've received before, switch out the links or attachments with hazardous ones, and trick you into opening them. Speaking of evil twins, that's exactly what evil twin attacks are. Hackers create a doppelganger Wi-Fi network, luring you to connect and spill your digital secrets. They can even target your device with their own malicious prompts. Voice phishing is the telephone con artist of the digital age. They use speech software to leave you voicemails about suspicious activity in your accounts, tricking you into verifying your identity and compromising your credentials. SMS phishing, or smishing, is the mobile version of these scams. They use text messages to convince you to disclose your account info or install malware. It's tougher to spot because links can be shortened on mobile devices. Calendar phishing is like a wolf in sheep's clothing. It sends bogus calendar invites that automatically add to your calendar, appearing as a standard event request but hiding a malicious link. And finally, page hijack attacks are like a mischievous doppelganger of the site you wanted to visit. They use a cross-site scripting attack to plant malware and redirect you to their dupe site. Phishing, the sneaky art of trickery. Attackers pull off some wild stunts. URL magic. They whip up illusions with JavaScript, masking real URLs behind a curtain. Hover over the link, and poof, the truth is revealed. Or is it? Link trickery. Meet the master of disguise. They craft URLs pretending to lead you to safety but actually guide you into their web of deception. Link shortcuts. With a snap of their fingers, attackers shrink URLs, leaving victims clueless about where they're headed next, friend or foe. Domain doppelgangers. Ever heard of lookalikes? Attackers create URLs that could pass as twins to trusted sites, luring unsuspecting souls. Picture perfect. By turning words into images, attackers outsmart phishing alarms. Say goodbye to text-based defenses. Sneaky redirects. They play a game of cat and mouse, leading you to a fake site that pretends to be the real deal. Watch your step. Chatty bots. AI buddies step in, talking the talk sans errors, making phishing emails sound smooth and legit. Voice chameleons. Using AI, they mimic voices of authority figures over the phone, turning up the charm to reel you in. Tricky, right? To dodge these tricks, armor up with antivirus magic. Shielding firewalls. Spyware slayers. Web browser super tools. Gatekeeping email filters. Web safety guards. Spam slaying squads. Phishing watchdogs from top tech wizards. Get ready to dive into the world of email security. It's like putting on a superhero cape for your inbox. By teaming up with protocols like domain keys identified mail and mark, you can shield yourself from sneaky email imposters. Stay one step ahead of phishing villains by brushing up on their tricks and traps with resources like the Anti-Phishing Working Group and OnGuardOnline.government. Equip your team with the ultimate weapon, knowledge. Teach them to dodge phishing hooks like a pro and keep their digital identities safe. Watch out for modern-day phishing schemes, like the ones pretending to be your favorite payment apps. Don't fall for their tricks. Remember, PayPal won't ask for your info via email or send you suspicious attachments. Stay sharp, stay safe, and keep those scammers at bay. These sneaky scammers are like magicians pulling tricks out of their hats, banking on our panic to spill the beans. Picture this. You get an email or call from your bank warning of a security breach. Next thing you know, they're dangling the threat of identity theft like a carrot on a stick to lure you in. In one act, you might receive a fishy email about money moves, tricking you into clicking on a link in a frenzy thinking your account's under attack. Suddenly, your sensitive info is up for grabs. Then there's the classic con targeting newbies at work, claiming their paycheck login is on the fritz. Desperate for cash, they take the bait, landing on a fake site that plants malware, giving scammers a VIP pass to their bank details. But wait, there's more. Imagine getting an innocent email from your big boss about rescheduling a meeting. Harmless, right? Wrong. Clicking on the poll link leads straight to a trap, where scammers swipe your password faster than you can say Microsoft Office 365. To top it off, scammers are now even disguising their voices to sound like higher-ups on the phone, tricking employees into wiring money to the wrong account. It's like a bad movie plot, but unfortunately, it's a real-life hustle. The evolution of phishing. The origin of the term phishing is not crystal clear, but one explanation suggests it is a play on the word phishing, as phishing scams use deceptive tactics to lure unsuspecting victims, similar to catching fish. Another theory traces the term back to a common HTML tag, frequently seen in AOL chat logs, making it challenging for AOL admins to identify illicit activities. Hackers would exploit this by replacing incriminating content with these characters. In the early 1990s, the Juarez Group developed an algorithm to generate random credit card numbers for creating fake AOL accounts, posing as administrators to extract personal information through AOL Instant Messenger. Phishing tactics evolved in the early 2000s, exemplified by the Love Bug email scam in 2000, which spread malware through an attachment disguised as a love letter. By the early 2000s, phishers began registering deceptive domains mimicking legitimate websites to deceive victims. Present-day phishing schemes are more sophisticated, leveraging social media integrations and login methods to exploit victims for ransomware attacks. Modern phishing techniques include AI voice mimicry to trick individuals into transferring funds and elaborate spear phishing attacks targeting high-profile accounts like those of Barack Obama, Elon Musk, and Joe Biden in 2020. Stay safe and stay informed.